What is up, everyone? Power Turtle Buster here, and this video is well overdue. I'm going to be taking a look at my Donkey Kong figure because what I've done is I've opened up all my Nintendo figures. Since I need the space, need to shrink down some of the boxes, and I also realized all of the boxes are pretty much generic. Nothing real special. The artwork wasn't really special or nothing that I really enjoyed. So, decided to open these guys up so you will actually be seeing reviews of pretty much all my World of Nintendo figures at some point. So I only got the Hammer Bro, which I just now got like not even a week ago because I haven't been updating you guys on these because I myself have just been getting back into these guys. And yeah, so I got my Donkey Kong set up. Then I got my Mario on them set up. I'm going to have to show you guys those later. And again, this is just to show scale, which the scale is correct. At first, I was thinking this guy was smaller. So I'm thinking, well, maybe if they made one about this size, the 2-inch, 2.5 inch or whatever it is, I would get that one and sell or return this one. But no. This one is actually to scale with Mario. I done my research, So, yeah, the size of Mario compared to Donkey Kong and Diddy is pretty close. I mean, I want to say correct, but don't quote me. My research isn't that thorough. So, yeah. So let me get these guys out the way because the one I'm supposed to be focusing on is Donkey. And again, I'm going to do reviews on these guys. Their articulation a little weird, but it works to get you the poses you're looking for, as you just saw. So yeah, Donkey Kong is likely going to fall over soon because, well, I'm going to get to that reason. But technically, I only need these guys. I have her because I bought her like a while ago and she's so cute. I didn't really want to just get rid of her, just all out drop her from the collection. So I just have her here. And she also has false articulation because the hair is longer. So it's harder for her to stand unless you got her, crotch forward. So, and she got arm swivel and head swivel, but that's her. That's what you see is what you get. Diddy Kong. Okay, let me start with him first, cause this is a 2-for. You're getting 2 figures, 3 figures, in fact, reviewed all at once. So, yeah, the figures are pretty cool. I'm gonna go over this articulation first because this is a little weird and gives you false hope. So you can straighten his legs up and he'll be bow-legged like this because there's no feet swivel for whatever reason. Is there? Let me see. Before I make a liar out of myself and stick to that word, let me see. Okay, yeah, there's a little swivel here. It's not too much, but because, yeah, there's a little swivel there. Like, you guys can see where I'm wiggling it. So, but there's no hinge or nothing. This one actually swivels. So this one swivels more than this. I'm not really sure what's going on there or if that's just my figure. And this camera is so bad at autofocusing. Yeah, the swivel's there. It's just hard to do. So, yeah, you pretty much gonna have this dirt pose. But, I mean, even if you swiveled it, his legs is going inward. So it still would look weird. There's technically only one way you could pose this guy ultimately. And that's the normal monkey pose. I mean, I'm glad the articulation is there. You could probably do something with it. I mean, I can't really do nothing with it, but you can do something with it. So yeah, his arms go out. about this much. Goes forward. No swivel in the elbows, so no bicep swivel or anything. His head could turn. His tail could also swivel. So I had this guy in this position earlier, and then I had him in this one where he was like, I put his arm, he's like holding his hat, like in the game where he's searching, like, okay, I promise I won't do that again while I'm sick, okay? I can make excellent monkey sounds from Donkey Kong, but that wasn't it. I got a cold, so that's my excuse. But yeah, there's Diddy, and the paint on these guys is superb, especially on Diddy. This is very nice, except this little hiccup right here. You see, but who's really going to notice that? I mean, from far away. I mean, when folks come by or see my action figures or whatever, they're not up close and examining and say, hey, this isn't spot on or whatnot. They're just like, oh, that's got some nice toys here. Uh-oh, I made a mistake and bumped Donkey. Hope he don't tip over. All right, let me see if I can get this guy to stand without tipping over. Okay, he's good right now. He's good. I don't trust that position or that pose, but he's good. And Donkey. We come to the main attraction, who is also good, but you could pretty much just get the like poses you see him in the game, because his arms, even though they swivel and go down, there's no elbow articulation, so you can only get the beating on his chest pose or the victory pose like I just had him in. His hands, however, got hinges and swivels, so if you had like a vine or something, you could actually have him holding on to it. His head doesn't move up and down, which is a downfall here, because some poses you want to bend his head down or up more. It just swivels, and this is a separate piece, so that swivels also. Got the torso articulation, but the range is limited also on there. And it's meant to be like this. Once you go this way, you get the gappage, but this is good. And besides, when you have it this way, he's so top heavy, and his legs, as you can see, let's see, look, it's so loose that, let me see if I get it to, okay, well, he's good now. But yeah, his joints is just loose, like, and I don't know if it's been that way since production, because again, I'm just now opening these guys, so it's not like I had time to play with him or anything or whatnot. And yeah, as you guys can see, if I try to stand him, he's going to fall over. So the weight is kind of shifted at this point that he should stand okay. But see, like, he's going to always want to tip forward. These parts is very weak and loose-ish. His feet has swivels, but you know, it's not real articulation. You could ultimately, it's made to be in one specific pose, and that's this, pretty much. Again, you could get him in other poses and hope for the best that he actually stands like the way I had. I wouldn't pose him that way and keep him that way, because especially with my son running around, and if the floor shakes, he's definitely going to fall over. So yeah, there was another Donkey Kong that was bigger than this, like the giant size ones. No, that's a no-go. That's too big. This is your best bet. This is, at this point, the definitive Donkey Kong figure of the rare version. And this guy is actually pretty cheap to pick up still. So, you know, if you guys are Donkey Kong or Nintendo fans and you don't have this, go out and pick this guy up. I mean, it's pretty sweet. Again, the pose, you ultimately just need this pose, you know. I mean, it's Donkey Kong. This is how you always see him. You never see him standing like this, which is why the head should go down so you can stand him. But yeah, see, he's looking up. So that's what you get. And also, his plastic feels a little cheaper than Diddy because, and I don't recall Bowser's feel like that. I mean, I'm gonna check that out when I review him, but I don't recall Bowser being as cheap feeling. Like this plastic here is your standard, you know, sturdy figure plastic. This is hollow, like a play school toy or something. That's weird. I don't know if it's because these came out before and like was some of the first ones or what, but you know, it is what it is. Excellent figure. Makes a great display, especially if you are a Donkey Kong fan. And yeah, definitely pick these guys up. Again, they are pretty cheap to come by. I don't have my Star Fox set anymore because I got rid of them and I was never really a huge Star Fox person, but now it's like, oh, I miss my figures. I can still locate everyone, even Star Fox, but I can't find the bird, Falco, I believe his name is. But it is what it is. Again, I'm mainly going for the Super Mario. The Donkey Kong is fine. I have Samus and Link. Only reason I have Link, which I realized his legs can't really pose due to the skirt, is if they made a Ganondorf. And not the one that I have now that I'm getting ready to sell. So, yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.